Oh, there's so much, guys. When it comes to Heidi Klum, the model turned presenter who still hosts fabulous parties. And she is in these Epstein files as well. If you look her name up in the Department of Justice and what they have released. But these pictures of Heidi Klum with Ghislaine, and also with Prince Andrew at these parties she used to host, I think are very troubling indeed. That's just Maryland. Hope you guys are all doing
Daily
well
and
today.
consistent content.
Let's get straight into this video.
Heidi Klum, guys,
is somebody who I think is always missed when it comes to the radar. They do detect her, they speak of her. There's forums of her, there's pictures of her. There's emails of her conversations. She's mentioned, but she's mentioned in passing. And I think that we focus on Naomi Campbell more when we should also be focusing on somebody like Heidi Klum.
And to me,
it's very obvious that people like Heidi and Naomi, who have strong ties to Victoria's Secret, the agency, the modeling agency that was owned by Les Wexner, who is the power of attorney for Epstein. And Les Wexner also owns Abercrombie & Fitch. And you got the CEO, Mike Jeffries, going through his trial later on this year. All connected Heidi and Naomi. Part of Victoria's Secret. Or part of a hiring technique where they were used in some kind of way willingly, not against their will, to recruit and bring in more of a selection for Epstein. Diddy did the same thing. He had a Sean John, clothing brand. And it's in legal documents that some of these models, he would ask them to participate in freak-offs. He would ask them to do things. He would ask them to basically, help in that remark. And that therefore, they would be able to get more modeling gigs or whatever. Diddy basically took advantage of that playground. And of course, Victoria's Secret was another playground as well. And Heidi Klum did the same thing. We can see here, guys, in these images where she is at a party. This is a, pimp party that she hosted. And she's laughing around with Prince Andrew and Ghislaine. And they're obviously talking about stuff. I don't think for a second that Heidi knew nothing. Obviously, she knew of the full capacity of what Ghislaine was doing for Epstein. And the likeness that Andrew had for these young girls. Heidi Klum was in a position of advantage because she was constantly around young girls coming into the modeling industry as somebody who was seen as a supermodel. And so I think because she's in the circle, because she has these close friends, because she was with Galen and Andrew at these parties, she invited them. This is her and party. She loves to host parties, right? Why do we look at Peto's parties? Well, we don't look at Heidi Klum's parties. She definitely knew what this man Epstein was capable of, what Ghislaine was capable of, and had no problem, in my opinion, what I believe helping them in some kind of way, to that they can basically, do what they need to do. Because what is funny is that Klum basically denies everything. She denies really knowing Prince Andrew. She denies what happened with Virginia. And she denies everything. This is what these celebrities do, guys. They continue to deny, and what do we have now? We have Ghislaine in prison. And we have Andrew currently under investigation. And he was arrested as well. Currently set to be charged, and I definitely think that he will be charged. Hookers and Pimps themed party, the irony. I feel like they're laughing in our faces, talking about hookers and themes. Hookers and Pimps. Who's the pimp? Probably Ghislaine bringing in, hookers for. This is what it looks like she is in these emails. You can see that some is speaking to Epstein in 2015, and we can see here from somebody to Epstein. How do I find a good one if you can ask people like Heidi Klum? Yes, in response in regards to social media consultants. Can you look at my Instagram account and see what I could change? Or what kind of pictures I should post more? Does social media consultants exist? This was back in 2015, but of course Heidi was suggested as some kind of governor, some kind of consultant, some kind of strategist. And I think that probably because of how she's maneuvered her career, how she likes to think. And this is probably why she was seen as a valuable asset to Gillen. Andrew, and not really Andrew, he's just dumb. But Gillen and Neptune Andrew is very dumb, okay? Andrew was just showing little girls. He ran for the bait, took the bait. Because that's what he is. Just a dumb idiot, and he's taken the royal family down with him. Andrew isn't somebody that has brains behind his back. And that he is puppeteering anything and along the network of people. Absolutely not. And the only reason why he's only now just been arrested is purely because he's part of the royal family. And you can't be arrested whilst his mother was alive. Queen Elizabeth, that is the rule. But since she's passed, things have changed, and now he's being kicked out of the royal lodge. So just want to make that abundantly clear that he is very dumb. Heidi Klum, I think, is very clever, and how she's gotten away with this is very interesting. Because she just denied everything. Completely denied, even though all of these pictures surface. Even though these pictures have resurfaced in current documentaries that come out, she doesn't really face any scrutiny. And she is still doing these parties, but more so Halloween related, where she's on these red carpets dressing up as different costumes. Extravagant. And I do think that Heidi Klum was a model in the day. With the power that she had and the connects that she had to continue to bring in people. And I think that Naomi did the same thing. She was dating rich men like Flavio. But Heidi also was somebody who was a massive recruiter. I don't think Kate Moss was, but I think that Heidi was. And I just wonder why she continuously gets dismissed in this conversation. Because she is somebody who is in these files. She is somebody who was friends with Even though she loves to deny it. And she is somebody who was, inviting Andrew. How do you even know Andrew? I would love to know in 2000. How would you know this man? Clearly he was a +1 but you don't cross the same paths with him. So I'm really confused as to basically how you know each other. Like I don't know. I just find it to be really weird because Heidi Klum, guys, is somebody who is seen with, very interesting famous people also. I believe Flavio as well. And it's just that you can even see the look on her face, the smirk that she has. That she is somebody who connects with these high powerful, sugar daddies, whatever you want to call it. Her and Naomi were playing the same game. But I think that one of them is going to go down for sure. And I think that that probably is going to be Naomi. But I don't understand why we don't look at Heidi at all. Okay, there was Naomi Campbell. Heidi Klum, there was Bill Clinton. There was Al Gore, there was a whole bunch of models I wouldn't really honestly be able to give their names. There was Matt Groening, the producer of The Simpsons cartoon. Jack C.C. Cousteau's granddaughter. A lot of interior designers, architects, politicians. I'm just trying to think of as many names as possible off the top of my head that is as good as I can get for now. I want to deal with these things in order to respect some of the reservation that you have. I'm gonna ask you the people that flying with on the plane. Somebody asked me, why she's on this plane, how she's going, and if she probably is working internationally to try and groom and bring in young girls. And yet these women just completely get away with it. And it infuriates me that somebody like Heidi Klum gets completely she just gets away with the stuff that she's been accused of purely in the sake of her statements. I don't know these people. But then what were you doing on these flights? Why are you hanging around? Not even forget him for a minute, park him. Why are you hanging around these other men that are directly related to him? Connected to him because, it's given pimp and it's given hooker. It's given pimp and it's given you are the lady of the night, the woman. And your job is to bring in others for us. And we're going to pay you some cash. We're going to pay you some fat cash. Give you some good deals. You are financially secured for life. It really goes to show that modeling isn't as lucrative as you might think it would be, but it is for some models. Like Kendall Jenner is earning a lot of money. So she's not doing all of this stuff. So I'm not really sure why these women are. Is it because they'd like similar stuff? As to what Epstein's been accused of. Is it because they like that life? I definitely think so. Let me know the thoughts out, guys. When it comes to this video, do subscribe to the channel. Comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. It's just one click to subscribe. That's all you guys need to do. And I will catch you guys soon for another video.